What's up, everybody? Patrick with Best Massage Tech, and today I'm going to be talking about stall force. Stall force is something that's relevant really to anything that has a motor, but in this instance I'm going to be talking specifically about how it relates to massage guns and other massage devices. Those of you that have seen some of my other videos, you know I preach stall force a lot when I'm talking about massage guns. If you've read any of my articles on my website, you'll see that I talk about stall force quite frequently. And essentially what stall force is, or stall torque, is essentially the amount of force that can be applied to a motor before the motor is going to physically stall out. So in terms of using a massage gun, it's how much pressure you're able to put on the area that you're massaging, whether it be your chest, your legs, or in this instance, I'll use my hand to demonstrate, but it's the amount of pushback that you can give against the motor before it's going to actually stall out. So what I have here today is 3 different devices that kind of vary in strengths of stall force. So I'm going to start on the lowest end just so I can really demonstrate what that stall force is. So this is a device that has a low stall force. This is the Compex Fix 1.0. I estimate the stall force on this, on its lowest speed, to be probably somewhere around 20 pounds. And so what I'll do is I'm going to start it on its lowest speed, turn it on just to show what I mean by this stall force. And you'll see I'll put some pressure with my hand and you'll actually physically see the motor stop. So there it is on. And just watch with my arm about how much pressure I'm putting in. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not much. So pretty gentle amount of force that I'm applying here and the motor's stopping. The next device, now this one's much higher. This is the Hypervolt Plus. I'm going to estimate this one to be probably above 40 pounds. Not quite exactly sure what it is. They don't advertise it. Somewhere probably between 40 and 50 pounds that I'm going to say this Hypervolt comes in at stall force. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on its slowest speed as well. And you see I can get it to stop, but it takes a lot more pressure than the Compex. And then lastly is the Thera Gun G3 Pro. This is the device that currently has, outside of their previous models, the highest stall force on the market. Theragun's really the company that kind of coined the term stall force, and they actually advertise what the stall force of each of their devices is. For me, this is really important because I do like to be very aggressive in my massage. I like to push down into my quads and my hip flexors, and so finding a device that doesn't stall out is important to me. So the stall force on the G3 Pro is 60 pounds, and I will demonstrate that here. This is the lowest speed again. So you see there, again, a lot harder on this than it was on the Compex to stop it. A couple other things to mention with this. The big difference between a quality device and a low quality device is not only the stall force, but when the stall force does happen, when that device actually does stall out, does the device start back up right away, or do you have to physically turn the device off and turn it back on? So you saw with all 3 of these, as soon as they stall, it comes right back on. So that's a good thing. Definitely something to consider outside of just the force itself. While it's not a huge issue, it is just an additional step if you do get to the point where you're being really aggressive. So hopefully that helps provide some insight. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer the best of my ability. I do sincerely appreciate when viewers like and subscribe my videos. Thanks for watching.